Sila, sila, sila. Sila, sila, sila. Uwitunga. Neganyang nalublogo. Sila, sila, sila. Sila, sila, sila. Uwitunga. Ibigay nalublogo. Sila, sila, sila. Ay.
Glacier Bay, a national monument sculptured by ice. Mountains catch the storms. Mount Fairweather and its great companion peaks. Their lofty slopes and basins gather snow. The snows accumulate, compressed to ice, until the mass comes grinding slowly down in frozen rivers flowing toward the sea. Two centuries ago, ice crammed the bay. As weathers changed, the snows did not suffice to feed the glaciers. They melted back, and a new landscape forms before our eyes. When first the ice recedes, the gravel hills it dredged lie stark. The rock it carved is scoured. But moss and lichens clothe the nakedness. Plants mat down the rocks to build a soil and blow their seed across the barren land. Dwarf trees grip the stones. Then alders come, fringing the cliffs, and spruces cresting them, until at last, on shores long free of ice, a forest stands in tall maturity. As Glacier Bay evolves, its creatures thrive amid a cold austerity of ice. Will ice advance again to fill the bay? Perhaps. It has in eras past as snow piled up and ice fields overflowed. Why? Science seeks answers in the monument. Measurements of glacial ebb and flow chart a force that changed a continent. Laboratory, landscape, place for awe. Here the Ice Age lives and moves, and we can watch, confronted by creation. Creation. Volcanoes smoldering in Katmai National Monument attest a devastating yet creative force, still oozing lava down the mountainsides. Here in 1912, the Earth blew forth some 7 cubic miles of rock and ash in one of history's great eruptions. From craters plugged with lava now, a tide of incandescent ash welled out and swept down a long valley in a searing flood. Still steaming when discovered, it was called the Valley of 10,000 Smokes. Now cooled, the deep-filled valley lies desert and still as rivers cut their courses down anew. Above the valley, once Mount Katmai raised a lofty summit. Only a shell remains. The peak collapsed amid the Holocaust. A warm lake 2 miles wide now fills the void. Although deposits of volcanic ash still blotch and pattern Katmai's mountain scene, volcanism is but one motif within the grand design of wilderness in this, the largest of our monuments. The wild design has great variety along 200 miles of ocean coast. Beyond the coast, a different wilderness. Another crater lake, mysterious, remote. Behind the range, a wilderness of giant lakes with island-studded bays. Life flourishes throughout this wilderness. The rivers leap with it when salmon run. Then the brown bears, the largest carnivores on Earth, go fishing. Man as well can come to angle here for recreation and find wild places for adventuring. He also comes to learn, to trace and find patterns of culture. Archaeologists delve ancient dwellings of the Eskimos and gain new understanding of the past and life in primitive America. Man studies, and the wilderness looks on. A university of wilderness, Katmai National Monument provides a place to be aware, a place to seek, a place to find a recreation. Creation. Life. The Stark Alaska Range guards it in Mount McKinley National Park. Beneath the highest mountain in the land, life's pulse beats strongly as the caribou migrate with the rhythm of the year to browse a vast subarctic wilderness. Above, on ledges, the Dall mountain sheep rest watchfully or climb the slopes to graze. Tundra is the pasture of the north. Beyond the trees, it seems an empty land, but it provides a home for many lives. The summer plumage of the ptarmigan will change to winter white as snows approach. The busy marmots will retire to sleep within their rocky burrows till the spring. The tundra brightens when the autumn comes. The berries ripen and the grizzlies feast. They roam their territory jealously, fattening for hibernation. In willow thickets, moose feed warily. Evening comes early in the autumn north. Moose wade in the tundra ponds to browse the summer growth of water plants and roots, and beaver gather in their winter food. McKinley, roof tree of a continent, shelters the life protected far below. Highest point in North America, 20,320 feet. Denali, High One, Indians called the peak. Few places on the earth exist where man can gaze directly up to such a height. And man finds other exaltation here, feeling anew the winds of wilderness, stretching, testing limbs and lifting eyes, reaching, climbing for a farther view. Here are symbols, challenges, and goals. And here is life, wild and undisturbed, unaffected by the whims of man. Observe and study it, and we can gain insight to the nature that controls this life community we call the Earth. Protected down the generations, the parklands of Alaska offer us places to wonder, places to perceive. Though many things will change in future times, Americans who then may yearn to know the recreation of a natural world still splendid in its primal majesty will, in Alaska's national parklands, find magnificence in trust.